Hello, dear readers and loyal fans of Days of Our Lives. Welcome back to another electrifying edition of TV Days Drama Digest, your go-to source for the juiciest updates, heart-stopping plot twists, and behind-the-scenes scoops from the iconic soap opera that has kept us glued to our screens for decades. Today, we're diving deep into a seismic shift that's sending shockwaves through the fictional town of Salem. The impending departure of Billy Flynn, who has masterfully portrayed the complex and brooding Chad DiMera since 2014, and the tantalizing possibility of a new actor stepping into his shoes in early 2026. Buckle up, because this is a tale of legacy, deception, romance, and the ever-unpredictable world of daytime drama. For over a decade, Billy Flynn has embodied Chad DiMera, the illegitimate son of the notorious Stefano DiMera and the enigmatic Madeline Peterson Woods. When Chad first arrived in Salem, he was a young man grappling with the earth-shattering revelation of his true parentage. The DiMera family, a dynasty synonymous with power, manipulation, and dark secrets, was not a legacy Chad initially embraced. His journey from reluctant heir to a pivotal figure in the DiMera empire has been nothing short of a roller coaster, filled with love, loss, and betrayal. Chad's story is one of resilience and transformation. At first, he resisted the pull of his father's shadowy world, determined to carve out his own path. But the DiMera blood runs deep, and over the years, Chad has navigated the treacherous waters of his family's legacy with a mix of cunning and heart. From corporate battles at DiMera Enterprises to personal vendettas that have left scars on his soul, Chad has become a fan favorite for his complexity, a man torn between his desire for a normal life and the inescapable pull of his heritage. Billy Flynn's portrayal has been a masterclass in balancing Chad's vulnerability and strength. Whether he's locking horns with his scheming siblings, fighting for control of the family empire, or mourning the devastating losses that have defined his journey, Flynn has brought an authenticity to the role that has resonated with audiences worldwide. His chemistry with co-stars, particularly in Chad's romantic entanglements, has sparked some of the show's most memorable moments. But it's his ability to convey Chad's inner turmoil, his struggle to reconcile his love for his family with the darkness they represent, that has cemented his place in Days of Our Lives history. No discussion of Chad DiMera would be complete without delving into the emotional cornerstone of his story, his love for Abigail Devereaux. Their romance has been a beacon of hope in the often turbulent world of Salem, a love story that has weathered countless storms. From their early days of young love to the trials of marriage and parenthood, Chad and Abigail's bond was one that fans rooted for with unwavering devotion. But tragedy struck when Abigail was brutally taken from Chad, her death leaving him shattered and adrift in a sea of grief. The loss of Abigail, played with unforgettable grace by Marcy Miller and later Kate Monsey, was a gut punch to both Chad and the audience. Her absence left a void in Salem, and Chad's journey through grief became a central focus of his storyline. Flynn's portrayal of a man broken by loss was nothing short of heartbreaking, as Chad grappled with raising their children alone while clinging to the memories of the woman he loved. Every tear, every moment of quiet despair, was a testament to Flynn's ability to bring raw emotion to the screen. But in true soap opera fashion, hope flickered on the horizon. Rumors began to swirl that Abigail might not be gone after all. The possibility of her survival sent Chad and the fans into a frenzy of speculation. Could the love of his life truly be alive? The question hung in the air, tantalizing and torturous, until a mysterious woman arrived in Salem, claiming to be Abigail herself. Played with captivating intensity by 90210 star Annalyn McCord, this woman brought a new layer of intrigue to the storyline. Her arrival was a bombshell, reigniting Chad's hope while raising 1,000 questions. As the mysterious woman settled into Salem, cracks began to appear in her story. The woman claiming to be Abigail was not who she seemed. In a twist that left jaws on the floor, it was revealed that she was, in fact, Kat Green, a cunning imposter with motives as murky as the DiMera family's past. McCourt's performance as Kat has been a revelation, blending vulnerability with a dangerous edge that keeps viewers guessing. Is she a villain, a victim, or something in between? The show has kept us on the edge of our seats, peeling back the layers of Kat's deception with agonizing precision. Despite the betrayal, an unexpected bond has formed between Chad and Kat. Their connection, fraught with tension and ambiguity, has become one of the most compelling dynamics on the show. Chad, still reeling from the loss of Abigail and the shock of Kat's true identity, finds himself drawn to her in ways he can't fully understand. Is it a spark of something new, or simply a reflection of his longing for the woman he lost? The chemistry between Flynn and McCourt crackles with intensity, making their scenes a highlight of recent episodes. Fans are divided, some root for this unlikely pairing, while others hold out hope for Abigail's return. One thing is certain. This storyline is far from over. In early 2025, the Days of Our Lives fandom was rocked by the news that Billy Flynn would be leaving the show in early 2026. After more than a decade of bringing Chad DiMera to life, Flynn's announcement sent shockwaves through the soap opera community. His departure marks the end of an era, leaving fans to wonder how the show will move forward without one of its most beloved characters. Flynn's final episodes are still airing, giving viewers a few more months to savor his performance, but the countdown to his exit has already begun. Flynn took to social media to share his gratitude with fans, posting heartfelt messages about his time on the show. Playing Chad has been the ride of a lifetime, he wrote in one post. Thank you to the fans, the cast, and the crew for making these years so special. His words struck a chord with viewers, who flooded his posts with messages of love and support. But amid the outpouring of emotion, speculation began to swirl about what comes next for Chad DiMera and who might step into the role. The rumor mill has been working overtime, and one name has emerged as a potential successor to Billy Flynn, Connor Floyd. Known for his role as Philip Chance Chancellor on The Young and the Restless, Floyd has already made a name for himself in the world of daytime drama. From 2019 to 2024, he brought depth and charisma to Chance, a character with his own share of romantic entanglements and family drama. But in a surprising turn of events, Floyd's role on The Young and the Restless was reduced to a supporting character in 2024, leaving fans wondering what was next for the talented actor. The speculation began when eagle-eyed fans noticed a flurry of activity on social media. Posts on X hinted at a possible role swap, with some suggesting that Billy Flynn might take over as Chance on The Young and the Restless. But as the rumors evolved, a new theory took hold. What if Connor Floyd was being eyed to replace Flynn as Chad DiMera? The idea sent shockwaves through the fandom, sparking heated debates about whether Floyd could fill Flynn's considerable shoes. Floyd's potential casting is a bold move for Days of Our Lives. At 32, he brings a youthful energy that could reinvigorate Chad's character while staying true to the essence of the role. His work on The Young and the Restless showcased his ability to handle complex storylines, from high-stakes investigations to tangled love triangles. Fans of Chance Chancellor know that Floyd excels at portraying a man caught between duty and desire, a dynamic that aligns perfectly with Chad's own struggles. But stepping into an iconic role like Chad DiMera is no small feat. Flynn's portrayal has been defined by a unique blend of intensity and vulnerability, and any new actor will face the daunting task of living up to that legacy. Floyd's supporters point to his proven track record and natural charisma, arguing that he has the chops to make the role his own. Detractors, however, worry that the transition could disrupt the show's momentum, especially with Chad's storyline at such a critical juncture. As Billy Flynn's departure looms, the future of Chad DiMera hangs in the balance. The current storyline involving Cat Green is a labyrinth of secrets and surprises, and fans are eager to see how it will unfold. Will Chad find closure after the deception of Cat's false identity, or will their bond deepen into something more? Could Abigail's return still be on the horizon, or is the show paving the way for a new chapter in Chad's life? If Connor Floyd does take on the role, his arrival could herald a new era for Chad. A fresh face might bring new dynamics to his relationships with characters like EJ DiMera, Kristen DiMera, and the ever-complicated DiMera family. Floyd's interpretation could shift Chad's trajectory, perhaps leaning into a darker, more ruthless side of the character, or exploring new facets of his personality that we haven't seen before. The possibilities are endless, and that's what makes this moment so thrilling for Days of Our Lives fans. The show's writers have a knack for keeping us guessing, and Chad's story is no exception. Whether it's a new romance, a shocking betrayal, or a long-buried DiMera secret coming to light, one thing is certain: Salem will never be the same without Billy Flynn's Chad. But with change comes opportunity, and the prospect of Connor Floyd stepping into the role opens up a world of possibilities. Will he bring the same intensity to Chad's battles at DiMera Enterprises? Will he capture the heartbreak of a man who has lost so much? Only time will tell. The Days of Our Lives fandom is nothing if not passionate, and the news of Flynn's exit and Floyd's potential casting has sparked a firestorm of reactions. On X, fans have been sharing their thoughts with a mix of nostalgia, excitement, and apprehension. Billy Flynn is Chad DiMera, one fan posted. No one can replace him, but I'm curious to see what Connor Floyd could do. Another wrote, Connor was amazing as Chance, so I'm ready to give him a chance, pun intended, as Chad. Others are more skeptical, with some expressing concern about the timing of the recast. With the Cat Green storyline still unresolved, this feels like a risky move, one viewer commented. I hope the writers have a plan to make this transition smooth. The debate has only intensified as fans dissect every clue, from Floyd's recent social media activity to cryptic comments from the show's producers. One thing is clear: the Days of Our Lives community is deeply invested in Chad's future. Fan forums and social media groups are buzzing with theories about where the story might go next. Some speculate that the show could use Floyd's casting to introduce a new layer of mystery, perhaps a plot twist that reveals Chad has been keeping secrets of his own. Others hope for a return to Chad's roots, with a focus on his role as a father and his ongoing battle to protect his children from the DiMera legacy. As we prepare to say goodbye to Billy Flynn, it's impossible not to reflect on the incredible impact he's had on Days of Our Lives. His portrayal of Chad DiMera has been a masterclass in storytelling, blending heart, grit, and raw emotion in a way that has left an indelible mark on the show. From his early days as a rebellious outsider to his evolution into a man carrying the weight of his family's name, Chad's journey has been one of the most compelling arcs in recent soap opera history. Flynn's departure is a bittersweet moment, but it's also a reminder of the ever-changing nature of daytime drama. Days of Our Lives has thrived for nearly 6 decades by embracing change, and the potential arrival of Connor Floyd is a testament to the show's willingness to take risks. Whether Floyd steps into the role or another actor takes the helm, Chad DiMera's story is far from over. So, what do you think, Days fans? Are you ready to welcome a new Chad, or are you holding out hope for Billy Flynn's return someday? Will Cat Green's secrets unravel, or is there another twist waiting in the wings? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.